Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to have you. Thank you so much for joining me on this video today. I thought I would talk about things you can do to save money this year. So it's a new year, you have a vision, you have a mission for the year, and you have plans in a new home or buying a new car or changing your career or saving more for your children's education or saving more for your retirement. Whatever it is that you're planning to save money on this year, I've got these 5 tips, these 5 acts that if you do them well, it will get you started in saving those. First one that I have for you is to buy used items. So I know a lot of people are not keen on being able to buy used items, but I think it is a very good thing to do. If you want to save that money, instead of buying expensive stuff, you can find pre-used ones that you can buy and they will serve the same purpose. Thrift stores are really good places because you're supporting the community, you're supporting a charity, and at the same time you're helping the environment by reusing clothing. So if you are someone that has a very high taste and you don't want to be spending hundreds of dollars every time to buy whatever it is that you have the taste in, to make sure you try those thrift stores. There are a couple of ones in wherever cities you live in. A very popular one in Saskatoon here is Value Village, or you can even use Facebook or Kijiji to look for pre-loved stuffs, and sometimes these are very new things that the owner just don't find any use for and they want to sell it, and they sell it for a fraction of the store price, which is saving you a lot of money at the end of the day. Children grows out of their clothes really quickly, and a good place to buy pre-loved children clothes is Once Upon a Child. If you go there, you'll see very new stuff. Like I said, kids grow out of their clothes pretty quick, so most of the clothing are very new. They look like they've never even been used. And if you have pre-loved clothes items that you would like to donate or sell as well, this is a place that you can sell them and turn the money around and use that money as a keep away for something else that you want to do. So if you are living in Saskatchewan, for example, buying pre-loved winter jackets will save you a lot of money. Your kids are not going to be using it the next year, especially if they're below 10 years old. They grow pretty fast out of it, so consider that. The second act that I have for you, especially if you're living in a rental, is to move during the winter periods. So during winter period, there's less demand for movers and housing. So if you're able to look for an apartment during the winter period, there are some apartments that actually give you a rebate up to $250, probably in cash or credit towards your rent, or they give you discounts. So if you take on a contract during the winter time, you get a reduction in your contract. So if you're supposed to be paying $1,300, for example, per month, and you want to move during the winter period, there's a possibility that you'll be getting a reduced rent rate from $1,300 to $1,100, depending on the housing agent and the building that you're going for. So there are a lot of buildings. Make sure you do your research, call them and ask what promotions do you have going on, what discounts do you have going on, what can I take advantage of. Most of them do have promotions going on in the winter period. So if you want to move, you're new in Canada, by moving during the winter period, it is cheaper, even though it is not so convenient, but it is cheaper and you will get your value for money better than moving in the summer, fall or spring period. The third act that I have for you to save that extra money that you want to save towards whatever it is you have planned for in this year is to do it yourself. I know it's been a long time coming, and the slogan "do it yourself" cannot be overemphasized. So for example, your hair, how much do you spend on your hair every month? How much do you spend on your nails? How much do you spend on your makeup, on things that you can actually learn to do yourself. So there are many tutorials online on YouTube that you can learn to do things yourself. For example, in my house, I do my hair myself, the hair for my daughter, and this has saved us a lot of money in the past couple of years. My husband will actually barb his hair by himself, and I help him sometimes, and it saves him at least $20 a week. He cuts his hair almost every week, so that saves him money. We cut our own hair even before the pandemic, and in this pandemic period you'll see that the restriction in going out has been increased, so you probably want to learn how to do those things by yourself. Try to learn how to do your manicure, your pedicure, your hair, your kids, and barbing their hair and braiding their hair if they need to. So learning to do things yourself will save you a lot of money, and you can put that money intentionally into a piggy bank or into a different account just to see how much you've saved. The fourth tip is to wait for sales. I mean, who buys things at full price anymore? If you're not in urgent need of that, if it's not stuff like groceries, food produce where you need to eat, if it's stuff like clothing or winter jackets or winter accessories, buying it off season saves you a lot of money. There are a lot of sales going on winter gears off season. After winter, like around spring, stores want to get rid of their winter stuff so they can make more room for new stocks. Target those sales time, and when you're going for sales, the tip to not spend more than you intend to, because everything is 50% or 70% off, is write down a list. Know what you're going to get. So if you're going to get winter gears for your kids for the next coming year, you want to put down a list on your phone or on a sheet of paper, so that you, when you get there, you know what you're looking for, and you're not just buying stuff because they're on sales, because that can actually make you spend more than you actually intend to. So have a list, know what you're going to get, buy things that are out of season and save them for the next season. That way you save a lot of money, and you're buying things when people are not really asking for it, when it is not in demand. Last hack that I have for you today is to accrue points on your credit card. So if you like to travel, get a credit card that allows you to accrue air miles. For me personally, the bank that I use allows me to rack up points to be able to eat out. So most times when I'm ordering stuff outside, or I'm treating myself and my family to a dinner out, I'm not actually spending my money. So some cards will give you a cashback, some cards will give you points on hair miles, some cards will give you points for groceries, some cards will give you a lot of different perks. So ask for the ones that you want, that you would benefit from the most, and go for that. Don't spend your credit card with the intention of racking up points. Spend your credit card when you have the money to put back into it. Those are the hacks that I have for you. Remember, you want to make sure that you do everything you can to be able to save money when eating out. Use points. Find a bank that helps you save points on your spending, and you can use those points towards something else and be able to save. I'll be bringing you more tips. I'll be bringing you more ways on which you can save money and achieve that goal, that financial goal that you're looking for this year. But until I come back your way, this is your girl saying take care and have a nice week.